Hello guys, so as the title shows, the best couple in K-drama history aka Comrade Ju and Bunok were robbed. And we need to talk about it. Kim Hyeun and Kim Mingyu worked so hard and made us fall for the chemistry and became the best couple that has ever existed. Argue with the wall if you disagree, so this video is for them and for the people who ships them. Enough talking, let's get into it. Prepare your tissues, and some pills. 1. No pictures together, literally they both got pictures with actors they barely had any scenes with, and no pictures together. Even this couple that was based on fake romance have taken pictures together. People created Photoshop pictures instead, shout out to all of them. 2. OST covers in other dramas. And then Snowdrop. But don't worry, I fixed one of them. Iconic, I know. 3. Interviews. And Snowdrop, where is the rest of the cast? 4. No behind the scenes. This is all we got. Just imagine how iconic the behind the scenes would have been. This 30 minutes video actually gave me hope that we would get a making of them. But again, nothing, waste of time. All they did was give the main leads behind the scenes. 5.
화장실 급하다니까요. 애들 방에 간식거리 많을 거랬죠?
I told you I need to go to the bathroom. I told you the snacks were in their rooms. Why is it always, I told you. I told you. Where are the scenes where she actually tells him these? 6. Gyeokchan checking Bunok in episode 6. After also watching this scene several times, you notice that Comrade Ju was checking her out. Which means he had feelings for her before episode 9, cries. But why didn't we notice? Because the scene barely lasted for a few seconds, just look.
무슨 근거로 정했냐고요?
입담으로. 야, 이 가시네 깔쌈하네.
How were we supposed to notice? And people who watch it on TV, how were they supposed to pay attention? 7. The scene where Sangbum steals the money and frames Bunok. Comrade Ju had feelings for her back then and he kicked Sangbum for framing her, not for taking the money. After Sangbum tried to shoot Comrade Ju, this frustrated him even more. 8. Bunok actually had a crush on Comrade Ju before he defended her. Believe it or not. You might think she was biting her lip because this is the bag where the money is hiding. But if you look closely, she is actually biting her lip because of how hot Comrade Ju looks while changing the mag of his rifle. Can we blame her though? 9. After he grabbed Sangbum's arm to stop him from hurting Bunok, he looked at her softly. Taking a look at her bleeding lip and the tears streaming down her cheeks. Why didn't they make this moment last a little longer so that people would notice that? 10. Look at this scene. Don't notice anything. Let me help you. You literally have to crop the screen 700% to actually notice that Sangbum was staring at Bunok, knowing he couldn't approach her since Gyeokchan was standing behind her, protecting her, in case someone dares to approach her. This scene was after Comrade Ju beat the shit out of Sangbum for putting his hands on her, cries. 11. Comrade Ju was actually smiling here. I swear I watch this scene on a daily basis and I never noticed because the camera was far. Is the cameraman social distancing or something? 12. The CV scene. After watching this scene several times, I noticed that Gyeokchan fixed Bunok's CV. Where is the scene where he fixes it and looks at her picture and smiles of how cute she looks? Also, he put the CV lastly on purpose so that Chunya wouldn't notice. How are people supposed to figure all these? Are we detectives? Or FBI agents? 13. Chunya scene. Where is the scene where he calls her and grabs her arm to take her to Chunya? We would have heard him call her name and she would approach him shyly with a smile on her face or something. 14. When Gyeokchan yelled at Sangbum, Bunok wanted to defend herself but Gyeokchan was quicker and we didn't notice. Why? You guessed right, the camera was far, like we couldn't even see his face because of the light. I understand we live in a pandemic, but that's too much. 15. The Gyeokchan she scene.
격찬 씨 풀어줘.
동무! 빨갱이 새끼가. 지금 화장실 간 주동무.
Everyone called him Comrade Jew, Jew the bastard, the communist bastard, Comrade. Where is the scene where they talk together and he tells her shyly his real name? Also in the Korean culture, calling someone by their name is disrespectful unless you're close with the person. Where are the scenes where they get closer? 16. The things he told her.
2층에서 해결하라니까. 방이 어딘데? 갔다 와. 따라와. 중? 일 잘 시켜. 우리부터 풀어줘. 어서. 괜찮아. 천천히. 천천히.
That's it. Nothing more. They deserve deeper conversations. 17. After this scene, episode 12, nothing, episode 13, nothing, episode 14, nothing. Each episode is an hour and a half minutes and not a single BOONCHAN scene. Episode 15, also nothing. Oh wait. At the 1 hour 20 minutes and 54 seconds, literally at the very end of the episode, they finally remembered that there was a powerful couple thrown under the bus. Episode 16, nothing, like seriously. 18. Bunok was way more dangerous than Miss O. After the walkie-talkie scene of Miss O, basement made no sense. And after everything Bunok did, they still didn't lock her in the basement with Comrade Jew. We would have gotten more scenes of them together, talking about the past, their families and how they would do anything to protect them so that viewers would understand them more instead of hating on them.
니들이 언제 날 사람 취급했어? 난 감정도 욕망도 없는 물건인 양 내 앞에서 웃고 떠들었어. 대학생도 아닌 건 사람.
19. They just made the viewers hate him by giving them evil scenes, so people would totally forget their romance and focus on the main lead's romance. After Bunok failed to make a deal with the ASNP, what was the point of making her contact him again? After Gyeokchan agreed to help Suho, why did they make him want to kill him yet again in the end? It made no sense. 20. WTF just happened in here? Her character since the beginning made no sense at all. The walkie-talkie was a waste of time too. They just framed Bunok, made her cry, humiliated her, made the students bully her even more, and toxic viewers made edits of how jealous she is of the main lead's romance. 21. Why didn't they make Bunok come into the basement to feed him? It would have made all my dreams come true. 22. They could have made Bunok convince him instead. They could have hugged or cried together instead of the 5 seconds eye contact in their last scene, or even better, him changing his clothes in front of her. 23. Let's cry here for the 6,840,202 time, shall we? Sniff sniff. Okay, she just let him leave. Why didn't they made her chase after him or something? Knowing her personality and how strong she is. Why didn't he ask the other comrades to leave them for a few seconds, so he could tell her goodbye like in every goodbye scene in other series? 24. His death made no sense at all. Inchul didn't notice Mandong, we get this one, but how can a veteran spy like Comrade Ju die in the hand of an old man? He was shot on the shoulder and immediately gave up instead of fighting until the end like he always did before. They just killed him so him and Bunok wouldn't get the happy ending they deserved. 25. And this is the most frustrating one. Those 3 ladies got more screen time than BOONCHAN. I swear they were the most annoying, boring characters that I've ever seen. I remember skipping all the scenes, they were so frustrating and the dialogues made no sense, especially those 13 virgins that they were obsessed with. Why didn't they give us quality time of Bunok and Gyeokchan instead? Bonus. In the date scene, the 2 guys who came to the date didn't appear again. Why didn't they put Gyeokchan instead, one of them? We would have gotten a BOONCHAN musical date instead. Cries. I'm glad I got this out of my chest. I love this couple too much and I felt the need to speak about how unfair they were treated. Praise to Kim Hyeun and Kim Mingyu for being the best couple in K-drama history with very little screen time. In hopes to see them reunite together again as leads so they would get what they deserved. I made a fake Netflix trailer if you would like to check it out. If I forgot anything, please tell me. PS BOONCHAN for life.